Hello, my friends. Welcome back. My name is Drake, and this is Touching the Edge, and I'm delighted to see you today. I'm delighted to see you whether it's the first time or one of many times. And I'm delighted because we are talking about recovery from toxic opinion, and I find this to be a very important subject. Of course, that's my point of view. I'm biased, I'm projecting this, but I do think it's important for all of us. And I'm interested in your opinion. How do you know when someone's intoxicated? How do you know when someone is intoxicated? I was a claims adjuster at one point in my life, and there was this element called dram shop, in which people, when you would go to restaurants or bars, could be held liable if they served too much to someone and they went out and had a car accident. Their liability was under the dram shop laws and rules. And so that was always interesting to me. And I'm wondering, in general, how do you know when someone's intoxicated? When someone's had too much to drink, or when they're involved with some other drug that they may have had too much of? What happens and what's similar? To me, so there's some similarities in intoxicated people. They become impulsive. They don't necessarily have good decision making. They're willing to take risks that they normally wouldn't take. Another is that they may become extremely emotional. Caught up in rage or anger or fear or depression. Those intensity of those strong emotions come out. Maybe they start to worry more. Other elements that come with intoxication, someone who is certain that they know what's best, and they want to force themselves to do something. Maybe they want to drive and they want their keys, and yet others around them can tell when they're intoxicated. Another element to me of an intoxicated person is very often they're not the best judge as to whether they are intoxicated. So all of these elements and more come up for me when someone is caught up in toxic opinion. A person caught up in toxic opinion can also be impulsive. They can also be close to their most intense emotions. They also don't necessarily have the ability to judge themselves as to whether they're intoxicated. People who are the most intoxicated by their opinion seem to be the less able to discern that within themselves. They're projecting it on people around them at all times. And in fact, if you do tell them that maybe they're too deep in their feelings, they will become enraged, much the same as someone who insists that they have the keys to their car. So I just want to bring this up and recognize the fact that we all need to be aware of when we are intoxicated. Nobody should drive when they're intoxicated. And we should all be aware of when we are imbibing our opinions so deeply that we reach that intoxicated level. Because an intoxicated person, even if they have good a background of what they believe, even if they care about the things that you might care about, can do damage if they go too far within their opinion. So I'm curious, what does it mean to be intoxicated? Thank you so much for your time. I'm glad to see you today. It's a little later today than I normally would do, but I'm still very, very glad to get together with you. Let me know what you think. Let me know that if you're interested in having more of these discussions. I thank you so much. Here we go. To me, the most important thing in being aware of intoxication and recovery from intoxication of opinion is when we ourselves are the intoxicated. I bring my hands in a prayer position. I bow to you. Namaste, my friends. Have a great day.